Good morning. It's a bit cold. I'm going to just come back in. Better take this off. Okay, it's Wednesday, the 14th of December. I'm just I'm trying a few different brushes again. I'm trying a few different razors. Gonna have a go with this razor today. This is like the Yumaesque, but it doesn't have Yumaesque stuck on it, and it's actually nice to build. It's chrome coated, but I've only ever used this twice, and I've had real difficulties with it. For some reason, it's a really vicious razor, and I'm giving it one last go today. And just see, and if I get nicks in that today, I'm not going to use it again because it's just must be designed for. But it's got the gap. Well, you'll see this. The gap in between the blade and that lip is really wide, and it's incredibly easy to nick yourself. And I'm also trying a different soap. I've got a block of L'Occitane soap. I've only ever used it a couple of times. We're keeping a little cup. It's like a tablet of soap. And I'm going to try a different shaving brush as well. I usually use this Badger brush, but I'm going to try something different just for the sheer element, really, just to see, just to test things out, really. So rather than up with the L'Occitane, let's pull that down a little bit. And that feels really weird. It's not working. That's not working very well. I'm going to try something different. Not even sure what sort of hair that is. If anyone's got any idea of seeing one like this, it's a very, very tough. Is that horsehair? Does anyone know? If it is, I'm not terribly impressed. It's one of a little shaving set I got. So I'm going to try this. This is an old Turkish one that I've had and I used for quite a while before I got my Badger. It was really cheap. It's gone really nice and soft. And it's a nice big one. It'll gather the soap to it. Oh, that's coming on. It looks a bit better. Oh, it smells better. Still a bit thin though, isn't it? Last time I used this L'Occitane, it seemed to be thicker than this, but okay. So it's going all over actually. It seems a bit weird using a different brush and a different soap. Okay. You see, this is going to work actually. I think just clean up a bit. Okay, so it's got a Derby blade in it, and I'm gonna. That's the closest to shaving with a straight razor, really. It'll give a good shave, this, I think. It's just incredibly difficult to use, especially looking into a small video camera. Oh. You just know if you make a tiny error in the angle, this is going to cut you. It's like with a single blade. If anyone's ever shaved with a single blade, when you do, you can't relax one stroke. Oh! I can't see if I've got to cut myself. I've just come back from Radio Merseyside. Just done a newspaper review, so if you want to listen to me on the radio, it's www.bbc.co.uk/Liverpool, and then you look for the Tony Snell Show, and you look for Listen Again, and if you go on to this morning's date, it's Wednesday the 14th, and if you scrub through the show, I'm on about 7:20 and about 7:50. So I go on and talk about the local newspapers and the national newspapers, pick some stories to talk about. And one of the stories I talked about today was diabetes, because if you don't know, I'm a diabetic. I've got diabetes too. Ow. This is weird, this razor is absolutely weird. Bought this off eBay with 3 other razors from some guy in Turkey. He sells them. and it's a very strange razor. I don't know what that, well, I don't like it. There's no way you can call this a pleasure. But, you know, I think the the actual difficulty of shaving with this might be compensated by the results. It gives an incredibly sharp, incredibly close shave. But I shouldn't be doing it now, really. I should be doing this on a Saturday. Because unless this head's absolutely spot on, you're just gonna end up cutting yourself. I'm sure I cut myself then. This isn't the type of razor you should be using on an ordinary work day. Saying that, it's got a fantastic shave. Very, very close. It's the type of razor you wouldn't really be using if there's no lubricant on your face. When you put it under the skin, you've got to make sure that it's the right angle. Any other angle you feel it digging in. Okay. Oh yeah. So I was on the radio and talking about diabetes, type 2 diabetes, which is what I've got. There's a report come out that people with diabetes, people who are diabetic don't look after themselves. They don't eat right. They don't drink right. Or they drink alcohol when they shouldn't drink alcohol. And I'm sort of obviously trying to make sure that I live. That I have a decent regime of eating, because I don't want to obviously die, because diabetes at the end of the day is a big killer. This is what the report was. The report was basically saying that 24,000 people each year in Britain die of diabetes, or the results of diabetes, because it causes heart disease, kidney failure, all sorts of different things. Okay, that was a bit of an experience, wasn't it? Have I cut myself to ask the question? No. It felt like it went in. I'm using slightly different cologne. I know this is going to sting, actually. This is a very, very cheap Turkish cologne I brought back last year. It's the stuff that just smells of alcohol. It smells a little bit like cheap vodka. Right, are we ready? No, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. No, I haven't made me sad, because that'd be really hurting. Okay, so that's that done. Let that evaporate. And I'm gonna try and use different razors each day this week as well, I think, and then go back to things like the Merca Future and the Merca Slant. Okay, so that's that bit done. What's next? Okay, we all know the Turkish Arco cream, which is available on eBay. I sell this on eBay. People want it, and my username is Alt Valley Vision, ALTVALLEY Vision, all one word. And we've got a few tubes of that on. If you live locally, then just go down to the L7 market and buy it. That's the easiest thing to do. Oh, that's better. What's better? Let's dry off. Finish off a little bit of Ted Baker. A bit of Ted. Done. And we're sorted. Ready for another day of work, rest and play. And I'll see you all tomorrow. And we'll probably use a different razor, use a different blade, maybe even use a different soap. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the feedback and comments. Comments are great. Try and answer them when I read them, or answer them on this. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Ta-ra.